values
Austin
and my
atmosphere, but kind of put it perfectly. He does have a
So
point.
Vlad, if many of you may not know, there is a podcaster, YouTuber, hip hop media personality, whatever you want to call him, goes by the name of DJ Vlad, has a platform, very large platform. It's called Vlad TV. Been around for a long time, since like 2008, 2009. I remember seeing this guy's content. He started off doing DVDs. So he's got content going back before that. I'm not taking away what he's done as far as output. He's had a lot of output and he's had generated a lot of income. He's created opportunities when it comes to the space. But over time, if you ever listen to his interviews, you start to realize what his values are. And I don't care how successful he's been as far as money. I don't care as how, successful he's been as far as creating a huge platform or scaling out a platform, an audience. I don't care to a point. I watched it from a technical standpoint. I do look at the output, and those things can be admirable. But what a person stands for or doesn't stand for is something that I personally just find, you know, a turn off to me from a personality standpoint. Um, some things I just don't respect, and I think Vlad is he's got this obsession with things that are homosexual. He's got a lot of homosexual clips. Maybe I'll put together you know a collage of just some of the homosexual clips that he's always talking about. But he's just all about money. He's an atheist. So for me, he's not a God-fearing man. So right there, we have a different value system. Um, for two, you know, he's as much of a whore for money or more than some of the guests that he tries to bring on. So he's got on this, I guess she's an OnlyFans model, Sophie Rain. I'm not familiar, wasn't familiar. I saw the interview. I do watch some of Vlad's interviews because I think he does a good interview. And sometimes he has legendary people on here. Again, I knew nothing about her, but the headline said, she made, over 100 million, from her OnlyFans account within, a short period of time. Whatever. I don't care either. My point is, he starts to ask her though, and this is in the title. Well, I'm gonna just play it and let me know what you guys think. And I'm gonna let you know what I think too.
morals and where I stand, and that's all that matters to me at the end of the day. So people can just believe whatever they want.
Well, you said an NBA player offered you 15 million for your virginity.
Yes, that is true. This is true. But obviously I'm not doing that.
Can you say what team he plays for?
I cannot. I do not want to speculate or anything, start anything.
Well, listen, if you're passing, I'll take that offer.
Yeah, I mean,
He's not lying. Vlad is not lying. He is such a money whore, and we all work for money. That's not what I'm saying. But when you have a love of money, the Bible says it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. All evil. A lot of people say money. It's not money, it's the love of it. And he has so much love of it that he's willing to do anything for it. He tries to act like he has these principles, but he's actually, when he said that, he's really willing to do it. Allegedly.
that's money. That's
He wants
money
to take
right
my
there.
anal virginity for 15 million. He can have it.
Hey,
I'll do it for 10,
him.
actually.
You heard him.
See, even the OnlyFans model is calling him on it, saying you heard him. I mean, you said it, Vlad, and you meant it, and you've said a lot of suspect things over the course of some of these interviews that I've seen. I haven't seen them all, but you said a lot enough for me to you know see what time it is with you.
Joking. I would not do that for any amount of money. I'm absolutely joking. But I
You're absolutely not.
think most women would take that offer.
I definitely think a lot of people would.
Most women would absolutely take that offer. Did you think about it for a second?
No, did not think about it for a second.
Obsessed. He can't believe she wouldn't give up her virginity for an amount of money that's not going to be life changing for her, for where she's at right now. And even if it were, she's trying to stand on some sort of value. I know the irony in the fact that she's doing OnlyFans, but if she doesn't want to have sex with another person until she's married, that's her choice. And Vlad can't believe that someone would pass up money, the green dollar, for such a thing. Again, she's doing what she's doing on OnlyFans. I'm not sitting here saying she's an angel, but Vlad, bro.
Know what I want to do, what I'm here to do online. And like I said, I have a boundary that I will never cross, and I don't cross it. And I think that's where a lot of people online also fail. They end up just, succumbing to peer pressure, and I just won't do that. I refuse.
If you made 100 million, 15 million is not a life-changing amount.
He still don't get it. He still really doesn't get it. And I hear Vlad in a lot of interviews, And it's people like Vlad and Adam 22 and some of those guys where listen, monetarily, they have gotten the game figured out. They know it. They got it. They've got a well oil run, machine. But sometimes they don't get it when it comes to the actual people and what they're saying and just the soul of some of the soullessness of some of the things.
Money. But let's just say Elon Musk offered you $1 billion to have another baby.
To have another baby.
To have another one of his babies.
I
'cause he's
couldn't
got a
do
bunch.
it. I couldn't do it. I'm
Really?
happy.
For $1
Yeah.
billion?
This guy, for $1 billion, she said she wouldn't do it, Vlad. I know that's impossible for you to wrap your greedy little brain around, but she said she wouldn't do it. We know you would do it. You'd have anybody's baby, right, for $1 billion because that's who you are. That's all you care about. And guess what, Vlad? You're not going to be able to take a dime of it with you, Vlad, and it's not going to do anything for your soul, Vlad. This guy is very popular, and I'm not, again, taking credit for the platform or, taking away his credit for the platform and the scale that he was able to do, but it's smut. He is a very successful smut peddler. Okay? The same thing when Larry Flynn came out with Hustler magazine and it was very successful for a while. It's smut. Some people would even say, well, Playboy. Listen. And again, even what she's doing, right? I'm not saying that there's honor in what she's doing. There's understanding in it because the world has created this platform that allows anyone really to jump on. And if they're willing to do explicit things and people are going to pay to see it, it's direct to consumer business. We've always talked about how direct to consumer was the way to go. Well, now direct to consumer has reached an all-time high and low, right? From a morale standpoint, it's reached a low. But from a less friction to get what you want to get, it's even the playing field a lot. And I'll leave that at that, man. I think people have to, you have to have your own set of values and principles and morals. And we don't all understand, other people's. This girl's found a way to get money for, something I wouldn't want my daughter doing. But she's making an enormous amount of money that has been able to change the trajectory of her family's life. And for some people, they're going to say, well, that's enough. And then you're making Vlad's point. No, I'm not making Vlad's point. I'm just stating the facts that this is what her and many others are doing. If you're able to make a cooking show on OnlyFans and have people to watch it and pay you, $5 here, $20 here, $100 here to watch you, scramble some eggs and rice, then all power to you. People ain't paying to see that much money for eggs and rice. If you are, they going over to Tastemade and watching, food-based content over there. But shout out to Jay Hoser and all those guys. But no, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Vlad just has a real hard time understanding that some people care about something other than money. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Vlad would do it for the $1 billion or for the 15 million? Would Vlad give it up?
I wouldn't do it. No.
Okay.
Austin Atmosphere, but kind of put it perfectly. He does have a point.